Now, it's time for the rest of the story. This one-man dynasty has only just begun, Orton says. Since he destroyed legends like Shawn Michaels, Rob Van Dam, Dusty Rhodes, and Sergeant Slaughter with the destruction of John Cena, and beat Triple H in a last-man-standing match at No Mercy for the WWE Championship, Randy Orton has ruled Raw as the WWE Champion from October 2007 through April 2008, and we've all living in the age of Orton. Triple H knows it, Shawn Michaels knows it, Chris Jericho knows it, Jeff Hardy knows it, and of course, John Cena knows it. Randy Orton has risen to the top when he became the WWE Champion twice at No Mercy as the new top heel. At WrestleMania 24, the Legend Killer defended the WWE Championship against two other rivals, John Cena and Triple H. Triple H on one side missed WrestleMania last year due to a knee injury, and he had surgery until he returned at SummerSlam. He became the #1 contender after the brutal Elimination Chamber match at No Way Out and has earned the right to face Randy Orton for the title at Mania. John Cena on the other side suffered an arm injury in his match with Mr. Kennedy and was destroyed by Randy Orton, and the injury just gotten worse, and he was out of action for 4 months. He was supposed to be out of action for 6-8 months, and should have filmed a movie at the end of January of 2008, and he was originally supposed to face Orton at No Mercy 6 months ago in a last-man-standing match for the WWE title, but couldn't because of, like I said. But nonetheless, Cena made his heroic return at entry number 30 to win the 2008 Royal Rumble match, and MSG was just erupted at Royal Rumble 2008. But he wasted his opportunity to go to WrestleMania 24 of facing Orton for the championship at No Way Out, and he has to earn it back. But nonetheless, that triple threat match was a forgotten gem, and it fits well for their rivalries, and could have remembered more and memorable. In the end, Triple H was moments away from becoming the 12th-time WWE Champion, but psych, Randy Orton punts Hunter in the head to retain and successfully defended his title. With the ending of the Age of Orton, Randy Orton lost the WWE Championship to Triple H 3 times in a year, from Backlash to Judgment Day to One Night Stand, and he destroyed his collarbone and has to be out of action for a couple of months until he returned in September 2008. Orton would form the legacy at Unforgiven 2008 when he confronted CM Punk backstage, where he was the World Heavyweight Champion, and Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. assault Punk along with Manu as they also attacked Kofi Kingston, and Randy Orton punched CM Punk in the head and gave him a concussion. Once again, he formed the legacy with Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton slithers his way on the road to WrestleMania 25. Only 6 days until Royal Rumble, Mr. McMahon confronts Randy Orton, and he was about to fire Randy Orton, but Orton responds with a slap on Mr. McMahon, and he punts him in the skull, leaving him unconscious. At Royal Rumble, Orton won the 2009 Royal Rumble match, and slithers his way to WrestleMania 25. The next night on Raw, Randy Orton was about to sue the WWE, willing to cancel WrestleMania 25 if things did not get to Orton's way. Stephanie McMahon says firing Randy Orton would be too easy and there were bigger plans. Out comes Shane McMahon attacking Randy Orton, who was about to avenge his father Orton assaulted. 3 weeks later on Raw and after No Way Out, Shane McMahon challenges Randy Orton to a non-sanctioned fight. The Legacy attacks Shane and Randy Orton punts him in the skull. Out comes Stephanie and Orton gives her the RKO, leaving her unconscious. Randy Orton has killed the McMahon family, which enraged Triple H. It's been 3 weeks since Randy Orton destroyed Shane and Stephanie McMahon and enraged Triple H on a March 9th episode of Monday Night Raw. Triple H originally was supposed to face Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. in the 2-on-1 handicap match, but it was nowhere near to be found in the arena. So, the Legacy gets the forfeit win, and Randy Orton at home was not impressed. But out came Triple H with a sledgehammer, invading Randy Orton's house and hunting him and attacked him. He even throws him out of the glass window. 2 weeks later on Raw, the Legacy assaults Triple H and out came Stephanie once again, but was trapped by Ted and Cody. So Orton picks the bones to DDT Stephanie and drop her on her head. As in handcuffed Triple H watched on, Randy Orton steals a kiss to Stephanie McMahon and bangs and handcuffed Triple H with his sledgehammer, leaving Hunter and Stephanie destroyed. There were a lot of booking errors to ruin WrestleMania 25, but it was a decent show in my opinion. Randy Orton challenged Triple H for the WWE Championship with the stipulation that if Triple H loses via countout or disqualification, he will lose the WWE Championship. This entire match was booed and destroyed by the fans. Triple H made Randy Orton pay for his sins in the main event. Too bad Orton failed to regain back of what's rightfully his, and his main event status was ruined. But he regained back the title from Triple H at Backlash, hits the RKO, then the punt, and the victory, and Orton became the new and three-time WWE Champion, leaving Triple H hospitalized. And sure, he would shave off his head so he would look more like a complete psycho later that year. At WWE Breaking Point, Randy Orton brutalized John Cena in an I Quit match for the WWE title, and he beaten him and battered him. This man loves handcuffs so much. He handcuffed John Cena and beats the shit out of him with a kendo stick, splash water on him, using steel chairs, until Cena made his comeback and locks in the STF on Randy Orton and using the handcuffs to make Orton say, "I quit." And Cena became a four-time WWE champion. For 2 years, John Cena and Randy Orton battled over the WWE Championship countless times. Many would say, the greatest rivalry in WWE history. They would go at it one more time for the WWE title at bragging rights in 60 min. No disqualification, falls count anywhere Iron Man match. The stipulation is if John Cena loses to Randy Orton for the championship, he leaves Raw and goes to SmackDown. And I didn't remember that match at all because Cena and Orton battled over the WWE Championship 1,000 times. I didn't watch that match because I stopped watching WWE in 2007 until I watched it again in 2011 to 12. Cena and Orton made the WWE Championship what it is. They made this rivalry one of the greatest rivalries of the 21st century and made Monday Night Raw interesting in a 60-minute anything-goes Iron Man match at bragging rights. Their minds and their opinions don't matter because that match is overrated and wasn't watched mostly and it wasn't talked about for ages. Get used to it. But nonetheless, Orton and Cena puts this rivalry to sleep with steel steps, steel chairs, tables crashing, moves off the top rope, finishers reversed, even Randy Orton messes with the pyrotechnics, and Cena becoming a 5-time WWE champion. That's all I have to talk about the career of Randy Orton during in the 2000s. In the next and 6th episode of Brian Wildcat's Wrestling Stars of 2000s, I will talk about the GOAT, John Cena. Thanks for watching and good luck.